characters. Then inside that folder, you're going to create another folder called update, also in uppercase characters. And then inside that folder, you're going to copy the update file you downloaded for 7.55 or whatever the latest jailbreak firmware is.
Yes.
And you're going to copy it here into this folder. So just make sure that the file name is PS4.
I need those skills.
30 seconds to battle.
This is very important that you have the file structure correct, because if anything is in the wrong format or in the wrong place, then the update's not going to show up on your PS4.
The dragon
make sure you
waits.
have the file structure correct. So you've got your USB drive, then the PS4 folder, then inside that you've got the update folder, and inside that you have the update file named ps4update.pup, and they're all in uppercase characters. Once you've done that, you can then eject the drive and plug it into the PS4. Okay, so now that we're back on the PS4, now we can just go into the system software update in the settings.
To battle.
And as you can see, it says the following version of the system software is available, 7.55. That's the one it's detecting on our USB drive. Make sure before you click
go
next
top, me
that
and
the
Jagger are
version is
party
correct,
members.
that it's the same version number that is in the title of the
DK,
video, which right now is
please, go
7.55.
top,
It could be
please.
a higher update in future. So just make sure that the version number is correct. So 7.55 in this case. And we can click next and continue. Now you saw it came up with that error message initially. If that happens, just go back into system software update, click next again, and as you can see, every time here it works. So once we've done that, click update, start doing the system update. This will take a little while to complete. It will also restart your PS4 probably a couple of times. Okay, so now we have the 7.55.
Dragon
We can go into settings, go back down to system, just to check.
By the honor
we are on 7.55. Okay, so now that we are on the latest jailbreak or firmware version, there's a few extra things we want to set up just to make sure that we don't accidentally download the firmware and then not have access. Set up our internet settings. We go back into the settings.
Enjoy your last
network. We go to set up
Dragon
an internet system, connect to the internet first, then set up an internet connection, select whichever method you normally use, Wi-Fi or LAN cable. Then instead of doing an easy setup, we're going to do a custom setup. We're going to basically keep everything the same as normal. The only difference is the DNS settings. So we're going to do automatic IP, specify DHCP. We are going to do the manual DNS setup. And in the DNS settings, the primary DNS, put in 192.168.145. That's the primary DNS. And then for the secondary DNS,
I need those skills.
192.241.79. So enter those two IP addresses in the DNS settings, and then click next. Then we're going to do automatic NFTP proxy, and there we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and run the user. What should happen if you set those DNS addresses correctly is it will redirect you to this exploit host instead of taking you to the normal user guide. So if it does this, then it means you have the DNS settings set up correctly and it is working. So those DNS addresses have two functions. One of them is to redirect your user guide to an exploit host. So you can go to the jailbreak here, just in case you don't have the web browser app on your PS4, you will go this way. And secondly, now that we've done that, we are basically ready to use the jailbreak now.
I need those skills.
Via the user guide or through the internet browser app, to one of the same IP addresses in our DNS settings, and that will take us to the same exploit host. Now this one hasn't been updated for the latest version yet, so I'm not using this one, but by the time you're watching this video, it probably will have been updated. But there's lots of other exploit hosts you can choose from. We've got this one here. The WoolGames.github.io right here. And we also have this one as well. This one in this video. You know, they're all hosted the same jailbreak, just with a different look and feel to the website, but they're all the same thing. So again, I'll link them all in the description of the video. So the main jailbreak itself is called Mira.
Attack!
It's the thing that will actually jailbreak the PS4. There's also another payload called PEN, which stands for Homebrew Enabler, which is also pretty much the same kind of thing. It will also jailbreak the PS4. So whether you run PEN or Mira, that's what you want to run.
Let me take the bounty, please.
You have the option. And all of these other payloads
From next
here use the same jailbreak
Abhi ke liye
different
march
things. So you've got an FTP payload, you know, the dumper payload allows you to dump and decrypt your PS4 games and stuff. So before we run the Mira payload, the first
By
payload
the honor
we're
of
going to run
ancients.
is the disable update payload, which is right here. So this will stop any system updates from being downloaded to the hard drive. So it will still download a system update, but when it gets to 100%, it will fail to copy it to the hard drive.
I need
so
those
payload that we're going to run now. Before you run this payload, what we're going to do is close window. We're going to hit the options button. We're going to delete any other, pages that we're not using. Then we're going to go to the browsing history by hitting the options button, going to browsing history, hitting options, and clear your browser history. And then do the same thing, hit the options, go to settings this time, and delete your cookies and clear your website data. And also uncheck the box to allow cookies in the first place. The second thing we're going to do is go back onto your exploit host, and what you should notice when you first go on here is it will install an offline cache. You can see there at the top it says install offline cache. And that is just caching the whole website and all the payloads in the browser so that local copies of the website saved, so that you'll then be able to trying to run the jailbreak server online on the internet. This will also give you a better chance of loading it successfully. Not all of them will automatically cache the website like this one. Some of them will have the option somewhere to cache the website. So just select that option to start the cache process. The best way to get it to run the cache version is to actually turn on the internet once it's cached the website. So go to the settings, the internet, then go back on the site. And this time, as you can see, it loaded much faster. Even though we're not connected to the internet, it still loads the website because it's connected in the browser. Run it with the chance of loading the jailbreak successfully. So the first payload, like I said, is the disable updates payload. We're going to run this and give it a try here. So this is the message that you're going to see a lot when loading the jailbreak. There's not enough free system memory, so we click OK, and just refreshes and tries to load it again. And again, this will happen multiple times. Keep clicking OK every time it pops up just like that until it eventually loads. Now, it's pretty much luck of the draw here. Sometimes it will work first time, sometimes it will take 2 or 3 out of memory errors, sometimes it might take 10 or 20 of these errors, and then it actually loads. Now, if you're sitting here for 3 or 4 minutes and it's still not loading, then sure, probably start the PS4, recache the website and browse it again, and then try again. It shouldn't take that many attempts. But it can be some
Dragon!
So we'll just have to keep looking at the exploit.
I need those
Here it got a little bit further that time. And now we've got this corrupted successfully, which is also a good sign that it might actually load this time. Now we're just waiting for the payload to load, which can take anything from 5 to 10 seconds. And in this case, it completely failed, and I have to reboot my PS4. This happens sometimes with the jailbreaks. Again, jailbreaks are not entirely stable, so this is something you are going to run into fairly often. It may just crash the PS4 completely, in which case you just have to turn it back on and give it another try. Okay, so running it again a second time. I've got the little notification to the top left corner. That's how you know it's actually working.
We cross swords.
You get the notifications popping up in the top left hand corner. That means that it is working. So now what we do is go back and history. Go back on the website and then which I would recommend is the history blocker. One of the issues with loading that can happen when you loaded a payload successfully.
I'm
The
under
next
attack.
time you open the browser, it will try and load the last page that you were on, and the last
Compelled
page that
to
you were
battle.
on was trying to load an exploit, was trying to load the disable updates payload.
The
for
dragon
example.
waits.
It starts trying to load that payload again, which is not the one you want to run, because we've already ran that payload.
Bye,
You have
bye,
to quickly hit the options button and close the window before it starts trying to execute exploits.
Yes.
Stop that from happening. That's why we run the history blocker will stop it from the last page that you were on when you open the browser. Take you
Attack.
to the normal landing page. So that's the next page that you will
A
run
worthy
the
tribute.
history blocker once you've
Radiant's courier has been killed.
So there we go.
A shield shot.
Blocker enabled, run the payload again to enable. So there you go. So you can run the history blocker again.
I need no escape.
Enable updates payload if you ever want to re-enable the updates again. There is the
Yes.
enable updates payload right here. You won't have to run those payloads again now. So all we have to do now is run the actual run the head
We cross
instead
sword.
to enable it. Preferably Zero though, if you have the option. When it runs, it typically does this kind of soft reboot, so it looks like it's crashed, but it's not
Dragon
actually
to the
crashed. All
front.
it's doing this kind of soft reboot where you'll get a black screen for a few seconds, and then there we go, and we now have you've basically now got your PS4.
Powers of Ballecer.
Exactly the same.
Yes.
Was
Game, you have package installer, and this is what you use to install all games, apps, DLC, updates, all that stuff, emulators, homebrew apps. They're all installed via the package installer, and it's very similar to APK files on Android. If an app's not available in the Google Play Store on Android, you can download the APK file for it and install it manually. And that's essentially
I'll not
the same thing
sheave
here.
wormblade
So instead of
till
installing
it's
something from the PSN store, you can download package files, the APK files for Android, and you download package files, put them on a USB drive,
By the honor
and
of
then
the
install them
ancients.
via the package installer. So it kind of gives you this backdoor access to install apps on the PS4. So let me just give you guys a quick example of how to do that. So on the computer, I've got some package files already downloaded.
By the
All
shield
the games and
of
apps
Slayer.
are package files. So media apps, the Netflix app, the Amazon Prime app,
I need those
PS4
skills.
games, DLC updates, even PS1 and PS2 games that can run through the emulator.
Who calls the
Home
dragon?
of the apps made by independent developers. They all come in package files. And you can use a program called Viewer. You can use this file to kind of open the package files and view information without them trying to extract content. One thing to know is that there are two different types of package files. There's detail package
Your
files.
bottom tower is under attack. Top tower has fallen.
Here,
Radiant structures are
version here, you
fortified.
can see it says
By the honor of the ancients.
in brackets. So fake package files are package files that you can run on a jailbroken PS4. Detail package files are the same package files that you would download from Sony. So those are official package files from Sony, then they cannot be ran on a PS4 jailbreak with Mira or Head. They will not run. Package files are encrypted, so you're not going to be able to run them. So essentially, if you're downloading package files for a jailbreak, you just need to make sure that it's the fake package version of a game or an app that you're downloading rather than the retail version. But again, I'll be explaining all of that stuff in future episodes in the series, so check the playlist in the description because every few days I'll upload a new episode to the series, and I'll be covering stuff like installing homebrew apps, PS4 games, DLC,
Dragon to the front.
converting retail package files to fake package files as well.
Can't escape the dragon. What
we're going to do is put them on the root of a
Your
USB
middle
drive.
tower is under
So don't
attack.
put them inside any folders, just put them in the root of the USB. And of course, the USB has to be formatted
Your
in
middle
export
tower is under
format.
attack.
So just to show you right there. So
You
I can
may
eject
want
USB
to take
and
care
now
of
plug it
that.
into the PS4. Now that we have the files on there, and now that I've plugged the USB drive with the package files on them into the PS4, when I go on the
I draw
package installer
Wordblade
now,
once
they
more
all
from its
show up,
scabbard.
and I can just hit install all, and
The
that will
dragon
install
waits.
all of those package files. And that, as you can see right there, that is backdoor access to install third-party apps and stuff onto your PS4 without going through the store or needing to be connected to PSN to install any of this stuff. Okay, so we now have them all installed,
This
and as you
will
can see,
really
when I go back to the home screen, everything is now installed. And also, of course, we've got Minecraft, of course, which is a PS4 game, which I'm able to just run no problem here. As you can see, loaded up no problem.
My
Yeah, guys, so that is basically it. That's how you install the app
Swiftly
onto your
to the
PS4.
temple's defense.
One thing to
Yes.
bear in mind is that this jailbreak is not permanent. It's only temporary. When you run Mira, when you next reboot the PS4, you'll have to run it again. So when I
Dragon
say
to
it's
the fray.
temporary, obviously the disable updates payload that we ran, that does have permanent
Yes.
games on the hard drive, so that's permanent. The history blocker payload is also permanent, but the
Who
hen
calls
payload
the
and the
dragon
Mira
knight?
payload, the ones that actually allow us
I'll
to
take
install
that.
these games and run these games,
Swiftly.
those are not permanent. So when you restart the PS4 as a home
Dragon
user,
to the
they will
fray.
no longer be runnable until
Your
you load
top
the Mira
tower
payload
is under
again.
attack.
So you will not lose any package files that you've already installed when you reboot the PS4.
Your top tower is under
They're still
attack.
all on here. They're still they're just showing up with a
Watch
padlock
out.
symbol now. When you try and run them, you'll just get this error message by the content, so it just will not let you actually run any of the apps, but they are still installed. But for that, all you have to do is just go back onto your exploit host and then just run Mira again. And once you run successfully, you'll then have the debug settings back and you'll be able to run all of the jailbreak is that you have to run the exploit every time you run. Okay, so now that Mira is now running again, all of the games no longer have the padlock symbol. They're all runnable. As you can see here, I can run Minecraft again, and it is all working. Unfortunately, that is just the way the jailbreak works. You have to run Mira or Hen again every time you boot the PS4 in order to load it. Sometimes it will only take a few seconds to load, sometimes it might take a minute or so, but that's just the way this jailbreak
Compelled
is.
to battle.
But anyway, that is basically it, guys. That's how you fully jailbreak your PS4 from start to finish
The
on
dragon
the latest
waits.
jailbreakable firmware. Now, please stay tuned for my future videos in this series. Like I say, there'll be a playlist in the description.
I need
The
no
cards in the
scheme.
top right and at the end of the video. Things that you can do with your jailbreaking PS4
Forward.
I will be covering at some point in this series. So check out the playlist link in the description
Of
for
course.
future episodes when I upload them. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video or found the information
Compelled
useful.
to
If you
battle.
did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next episode.
I need no steed. Who calls the dragon knight? Escape the dragon. Yes. Yes.
What is going on, guys? Modest Watcher here. Welcome back to another episode of PS4 Jailbreak Tutorials, episode 4. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how to install PS4 games, DLC and updates as fake package files. Plus, I'll be showing you how to fix some issues as well along the way, and how to improve the installation speed as well using the remote package installer, which is one of the homebrew apps we installed in the previous episode. So if you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, there's a playlist link in the description and in the
Transformation.
right-hand corner, so you can just click on those and
On your
access
mic.
all of the previous episodes so that you can get caught up.
Forward.
It's all right there. So I'm using a different microphone, and you might be able to tell.
Bro, we cannot do
This
it.
one has a bit more clarity to it. So let me know if you know, a bit clearer clearer than the previous mic I was using. So anyway, we'll see what that's like. But before we get started, it's important but I can't do that.
Don't have mana, bro. I told you.
Obvious reasons. So this is just going to be showing you how to install them and fix issues with them. If
Yes,
you want
I
to know
told you.
where can actually
I
go
pinged
download
my mana.
any of those things, you're going to have to figure that out yourself. So to begin with here, we're going to of course run the internet browser. We're going to go to our exploit host, whichever one you use. We're going to go to 6.72 and we're going to run Mira unofficial or
Your
Hen.
bottom tower is under attack.
Use that as well. Unofficial version of Mira.
Dragon rises from the ashes of their son.
If you don't have it
Your
on
bottom tower is under attack. Oh my.
okay, so heading over to the computer here, so I've got a few games downloaded. So I've got Call of Duty World War II downloaded here. So typically what you'll find is when you download a game, they'll be split into multiple parts. It's just easier to download them that way if they're split into multiple parts in RAR archives so that they're compressed. So to extract them properly, all you need to do is make sure they're all in the same folder. Part number, and then you already have it. 7-zip, I think, can do it too. Yep, 7-zip extract files. So you can go ahead and do it that way. If one of the parts is named differently or it's in a different place, like a different directory, then when you get to extract that part, it's going to just ask you specific file for it and add it in, and then it'll just extract it. That's all you have in there. Once you have it extracted, there's package files, there's detailed package files. So games that you download generally from certain places
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Buy a game.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Buy a game.
I need those.
However, fake package files you don't need a license because
The dragon
files
waits.
inside the package files have been encrypted, and Mira and Hen are able to get those games
Dragon
run.
to the fray.
Whereas retail package files will not run
I'll
even
take
if you're
that.
running Mira or Hen. That's how that works. So in the Black Ops 3
Dragon
here, I
charge.
have a bunch of fake package files. So I've got the fake package game itself, the Black Ops
Attack.
3. 110
My armor grows
A0100 V0100
By my
the
blade.
game. Then I've got the update for Black Ops 3, the 1.6
Back.
update.
Abaddon, back.
which is
By the honor.
update 1.16 as a fake package file as well. And then I also have some DLC, one of the maps, and Zombie Chronicles, which is a map pack for Black
You wanted that to be a didn't you?
002, which means it's a European copy, because EP at the start means it's a European version
Your
of the
middle
game.
tower
Then
is
the
under
title
attack.
ID is this USA number right here. Make sure that if you download the 64 version of the game, that you also all the updates and DLC package files you download for it are the same.
Honored.
As well, so EP for Europe, UP for
Radiant
US,
structures are
AP, I think,
fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
all of that stuff matches.
Dismissed.
Install an update on top of your game if they're for a different region or a different title ID. So that's of course
Your
well.
middle
You
tower
might be
has
wondering,
fallen.
if I download a game and it comes like this where it doesn't have the proper title, it's just
Compelled to battle.
somebody's renamed this package file. It's called description to HXD. You can just drag the package file into a hex editor.
Yes.
And right at the top, USA number
Wonders
and
our
the
Who
region
calls the dragon?
right there as well. So you're all good. So anyway, so once you've confirmed, you've got the fake package files, not retail package files, then when you download it,
Compelled to
then already over to drag them over to
Dragon out.
the drive, make sure you keep them in the root of the USB drive, keep them in folders. Then you're going to make sure that your USB drive is formatted in exFAT format. So if you go
Who
to properties,
calls
just
the
make sure
dragon?
the file system is exFAT, because if it's FAT32, then you can't store files larger than 4 gigs on it, so that you won't be able to transfer over large games. And if it's NTFS,
I
it's not
need
going to be
no
recognized
steam.
by the PS4, so it has to be exFAT format. If it's not exFAT format, you
Of
can
course.
right-click and reformat the drive, and select exFAT as the file system and start.
My.
That way it's correct format. So once you've done that, you can then disconnect the drive.
This is getting intense.
USB device, and then plug our USB into our PS4. So back on the PS4, what we're going to do is, of course, head over to our settings menu. We're going to go down to debug settings, game, package installer. We'll go ahead and install the game first. So Black Ops 3, we'll go ahead and hit install. And of course, this is going to take time, especially for USB drive. I am going to be showing you in just a bit how to get faster speeds. Install games a lot faster. Okay, so here we go. We're just about done installing the game. Took quite a while there. So if we head back, you can see we now have the game installed, Black Ops 3, and we're on 1.00. So next we're going to go ahead and install the update. So we'll head back to Game Package Installer, and we'll install 1.26.
Fly by
About
night.
18 gigabytes or so. Okay, so there we go. That's 1.26 installed. So if we head back
Yes.
and have a look at information, we are now on version 1.26, so that installed no problem as well. So finally, we're going to go ahead and install some DLC.
Bullshit, bro. They ran away.
The dragon waits.
The giant, because that's one map and it's pretty small, so it could fit get installed here. Alright, so there we go. So that's the game, that's the latest DLC, that's the update also installed. If I go to information, you can see view DLC,
Dragon to the fray.
bonus maps in there. If we run the game, you'll see that it works no problem. And again, this works just like any other fake package file, just like your homebrew apps as well.
Dragon
where
Charge.
when you restart the PS4, you're not going to be able to run the game again. Then you'll be able to run the game again. Alright, so hopping into the game here, you can see the version in the top right, 19.000. And then if we head into zombies, we can have a look at the map.
Who calls the
dragon? That was installed successfully. So yeah, there you go. That's how you simply install game DLC and updates on your PS4. So we're not going to end it there.
Top tower is fallen. Johnny!
Blood and
as you can
bone.
see, is for the same version of the game, UP002, same title ID, CUSA 05969 for World War II. I'm going to go ahead and install it here, and you will see what happens. Okay, and there it is. As you can see, an error has occurred. T64.
My valor shall
This
be
is the
proven
problem that you're
this
going to get
day.
if you get
Dire structures are fortified.
The dragon
game
waits.
from different sources. Basically, there's this weird issue. And somebody else builds the updates, then they're not compatible. Maybe there's like a slight
Compelled to
difference
battle.
in the actual game that the patch is designed to update. So if your game does not have the exact same version with the exact same like MP5 patch, then
Can't
it's
escape
not
the dragon.
So
Forward.
there is a way to fix it. The best way to avoid this
I'm under attack.
BKB है भाई
that this might happen. So in order to fix this,
Toil and trouble takes the lives.
package file to the game package that it's currently not working with. The way that this is done is you have to extract the package file for the update, and then basically rebuild the package file again using the game
enemy's
package
bottom
file
tower
as
has
the
fallen.
base package file to build the update from. So the way that we can do this is we can use a script that basically does it for us. This is the most reliable one I've found. This is the T42 repackager script, which is linked to extract this script into the same directory where we have our package file. There's also another program to do this.
A chance to redeem my honor.
I'll take that as tribute.
I need no
Which
scheme.
basically does the same thing. Browse for the updates and browse for the game package file, and then it does it for you. But
Dragon
that
to
tool
the
does
fray.
have some issues because it uses the C drive to store the files. And
When you make Heaven's Elbow, use it on
C drive does
LC.
not
Easy.
work, and I've had other issues with it as well. So this script is the most reliable one I've found so far. So the other thing we're going to need is the fake
Skill wins battles.
So again,
Go.
something like run the script first of all. That will just create all the directories. Actually work, but it will create all the directories that we need. So we're going to put the game package file in the game folder. Then we're going to put the patch package file in the patch folder.
Dragon
Then
to the
we're
fray.
going to open up the fake package tools. And copy the
calls the
exe folder
dragon?
and orbis-pub-cmd.exe into the bin folder.
Abaddon, come now.
And then you're also going to
You
use
go
a
alone
program
though, and you don't do the thing. That is very opposite behavior of what we should do.
If it's not in the fake package tools, I'll have a separate link to it. Download GenGP4 and also copy it into that same bin directory. So once you've done that, you should be good to go. And if all this stuff shows up right here and it says extracting fake package update, then it should be good. So what we're going to do is just do everything.
Dragon
individual
to the
files that are inside
No,
the package
don't
file,
go, yaar, tu pagal.
extract that all,
Bata mujhe.
and then it will rebuild the update package file
The
using the
dragon
game package
waits.
file as the base game for that update, and then it will create a new package file, a new update that should work with the game. Obviously, you still need to have the same title ID. The patch and the update have to have the same title ID and the same region. It doesn't fix that issue, but it will fix the issue
Yes.
where if the sources are not working with each other, then this should solve the problem. The update has a dash
I'm under attack.
and works with game files. So what we'll do is
Compel.
this.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. In your face! Giant structures are fortified. Structures are fortified. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks have fallen. barracks have
it has
fallen.
applied the update. Version number is 1.24. So there you go. That's how you
I need those skills.
common problem
Higher honor.
region. You can still run into that error. So that is how you fix it. So
Swiftly.
moving on. The next thing I want to show you guys is how to install games faster using the installer. These are not installers, set your network up in a specific way. You can get
The mad moon sings its mad
much faster,
song.
and it saves
I
you
need those skills.
games and first.
Yes.
Rashad has fallen to the Radiant.
So if you can
Immortality.
Dragon waits.
you're saving yourself a lot of time. Normally, especially on Wi-Fi, the remote package installer
Yes.
is incredibly slow when it comes to installing games. So let me show you here how to set up your network to get the best speed possible with the remote package installer and install games damn fast. Computer and your console. So
I'll
obviously you need a
nut your
computer
skull.
close enough to your PS4 so you can connect an Ethernet cable between the two, and you know, if you have
My
a
blade.
laptop to your PS4, go ahead and plug one end of the Ethernet cable into your PS4, the other end into your computer. Head down to your little
Compelled
network
to
icon
battle.
on the taskbar here. You right click and you open network and from here you go to change adapter options. In adapter options,
Who
you can
calls the
right-click
Dragon
on
Knight?
whatever adapter provides the internet, so probably a wireless adapter.
The enemy's
Internet
bottom
adapter
tower
from the
has
computer or
fallen.
something. Right-click,
Put
Wi-Fi
Ballecer
adapter,
in backpack and Reaver on top. What the fuck, man?
Sharing, make sure you check this box to allow other network users to connect to this computer's internet connection. And then if you have a drop-down menu here, then just select your Ethernet adapter and adapter
Who
have a
calls the
drop-down
Dragon
menu.
Knight?
One adapter. That.
The enemy's top tower has fallen. The enemy's top barracks have fallen. The enemy's top barracks have fallen.
Calls the Dragon Knight.
Torn, corrupt,
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Now check your setup. Installer here.
the mad moon sings its mad
HTTP server speed. Node.js is the fastest one I've found, so I highly recommend you go ahead and install this. So just use the Windows installer, 32-bit or 64-bit version, depending on whether you have a 32-bit or 60. Have the correct region and the correct disk so you can run them.
It was something I always wanted to do but never had the nerve. Without 30 Day Singer, I would not have become the singer I am. 30 Day Singer has easy to follow lessons that are never boring. There's nothing to it. You just follow along with the exercises and start to notice how fun singing can be. Even if you've never sung before, the instructors are really great at bringing out the singing voice that everyone has. At first, they show you how to breathe like a singer, and then all of a sudden you can sing way louder than before. I could never hit really high notes, but their exercises show you how high your voice can actually go. I've always been nervous to sing around other people, but now that I love my voice, it's so much fun. Plus, you can learn to sing in the style of your favorite artists like Adele, Amy Winehouse, and Rihanna. Once I finished the beginner course, I learned how to sing with vibrato, belt louder and stronger, and how to sing into a mic when I perform. But the best part to me was the guarantee. If you're not a better singer in 30 days, you get a full refund. I really thought I was hopeless and that I wasn't born to sing. 30 Day Singer proved me wrong, and I'm happy I tried it.
Pay your bills with Shopee Pay, a new and easy way to pay your bills. On the Shopee homepage, click on Bills Payment and select Biller. Choose Shopee Pay as your payment method to.
What is going on, guys? I'm going to be showed future episodes that is switch firming or exFAT 1.55 and download it.